This is T-Boz from TLC. You're listening to the X and Y Show. Hope you enjoy.
The opinions expressed on the X and Y Show are the sole opinions of the host. Please note, there is no intentional desire to offend any member of the listening audience. With that said, if you still feel offended, tough shit.
It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings. Welcome to another segment of the X and Y Show. I'm your host, Roosevelt. And we are, I asked Alexa how, I think she said 16 days. Or did she say 2 weeks? And I think she said 16 days, something. I don't know. But it's close. I can't believe Christmas is about to leave. I don't believe this shit, man. I just can't believe it. It's like, when I ain't gonna talk about that shit, man. No, I will. Shit. One morning is September 1st. I'm paying Earth, Wind, and Fire September. The next moment, Halloween tomorrow. And then Thanksgiving 2 days away. Thanksgiving done come and gone. And now Christmas is damn little over 2 weeks away. And I ain't bought shit for nobody. I got to do my damn shopping. I keep forgetting. Damn. But, the shit is just, I don't know what, it's like warp speed or some shit. It's going too fast. I haven't watched all my Hallmark movies and I'm behind. I ain't seen Charlie Brown yet. I ain't seen Rudolph. I ain't seen none of my shit. This year is going by too fast. The good thing is it's going to get cold tomorrow here in Florida, Southwest Florida, for about 4 days. That's unusual. You got to take that shit when you can get it. So I'll probably go out tomorrow and relish that shit. like a last meal or some shit. You don't tell me when we going to get a cold front again. Got to get out of this fucked up state of Florida. But hope everyone's having good holidays. I saw a headline today that I just feel that I have to talk about. Usually I don't pay attention to that bullshit on the news, the tabloids and what's going on, because I don't give a fuck about no celebrities and what they doing. Some motherfuckers, every time a celebrity take a shit, they want to take a picture and, oh my God, he's in the bathroom. I don't care, but I just feel, since the XY Show talk about relationships, I feel that this pertains to my show. It was relevant. For those of you who don't know, it appears that Deion Sanders and his longtime girlfriend, Tracey Edmonds, the ex-wife of Babyface, has broken off their relationship. Now they're just friends. Now they are just friends. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't find any joy in this. I don't have anything against Deion. I don't even know Deion. He seems like a cool guy. And I think he's the best cornerback to ever play the game. Hands down. I have nothing against Deion. Don't have nothing against anything against Tracey Edmonds. Very smart woman. She went to Stanford. think she had a degree in psychobiology, so she's a smart cookie. Have nothing against her. Very smart woman. She made two of my favorite movies, Soul Food and one of my ultimate favorite Christmas movies, actually, Have Plenty. That's more like a Christmas/New Year's movie. And actually, I'm going to put out my list in probably about 10 days or so of Christmas movies. So be on the lookout for that. But anyway, she's a very smart woman, got a production company. She's doing shit, right? The first thing I thought about when I saw that headline was, that's a lot of nut. That's a lot of nut in her stomach. It's no easy way to say it. Now, she's been giving away all her milk for 12. I think they're in a relationship for over at least 10 years, but I think it's about 12 years they was in a relationship. But shit, 10 is bad enough. But I really believe it's 12 years. I'm seeing different headlines. Some say 10, some say 11, some say 12. So I'm going to say between 10 and 12 years. Either way, that's a lot of nut in somebody's stomach. That is a lot of nut in somebody's stomach. And that's what she has right now. That's the only thing that she has to show for that relationship. Now, she might have some gifts. She might have a, George Foreman grill and, some little material shit. But the real thing that she has from that 12 or 11 year, that decade plus relationship is a stomach full of nut. That's all she has. Ladies, I told you long ago in one of my early episodes, I think it was number 16, I can't remember. Look it up. Giving your milk away for free. Giving your milk away for free, allowing somebody to fuck you for continuously over 2 years and not getting anything in return. And I'm not saying Dion a bad guy. He, like I said, I don't know him. He seemed like a cool dude. But ladies, men would do what you allow them to do. If you allow them to rent your car for free, then they're going to drive it. They're not going to turn it down. They're going to drive it until the wheels fall off. And they'll never buy it. If you allow them to get milk, they'll drink it. And they'll never buy the cow. Never. And that's what she did. She allowed Dion to break her back for 12. I'm going to go say that 12 years. I'm going to go. I believe it's 12 years. It's been a long time since they've been fucking. Since he been getting all that free ass. 12 years. You let Dion break your back. Nut all in you. I mean, that's a lot of nut. Over 12 years, they was fucking without a condom. And at this point, they weren't fucking with the condoms. And at this point, they was fucking a lot. And that's a lot of cum. We talking probably about 2 gallons or more. If you add all that shit up over 12 years, you're talking about 2 gallons or more, 2 to 3 gallons in her stomach. Ladies, stop allowing men to use you. And I don't want to hear that bullshit. Well, maybe she don't want to get married. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Stop saying that shit. She do want to get married. She was in a relationship with Eddie Murphy, and they were engaged, and then that shit fell through, and, they was about to get, damn it, I think they got married in a secret ceremony or some shit and got a note. It was some crazy shit that happened. But the bottom line is, he was in a relationship with Eddie Murphy. She was engaged. She wanted to get married. And then she get in a relationship with Dion and allowed him to rent the car, not buy it. Allowed him to drink the milk, but not buy the cow for 12 fucking years. That's a lot of nut. That's a lot of being in the book. That's a lot of doggy style for nothing. All she got to show for it is a couple of hurt hamstrings. I know a lot of you women saying that ain't even funny. Yes, it is. It is funny. Don't get mad at me because you women allow yourselves to be used and abused. I've tried, and you always saying that I don't say anything for the girl. I've said so many times. I've done episodes on this shit. Stop allowing men to fuck you with no purpose. It doesn't take a motherfucker over 2 years. A year. A dude know if he want to marry you or not. A year. That's all it takes. A year. He knows. He's like, oh yeah, I can marry her. Some guys after 6 months, say, yeah, I can do this. 2 years for sure. 12? Get the fuck out of here. After 2 years, all you turn into is a piece of ass. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. After 2 years, if he had a fucking engagement, see, a lot of you, I talked about that a few weeks ago. A lot of you get that ring, you say, well, I got him now. I won. Oh yeah, it's over now. Game over. No, it's not over. That's and I think they were engaged. That was a STFU ring that he gave her. Shut the fuck up. That's all she got. She didn't walk down the aisle. She didn't get married to him. He didn't marry her. He didn't take that step down the aisle with her. All he was stepping into was her ass. That's a lot of nut. 12 years. I feel sorry for her. Even though they broke up, cordial and shit, and they friends and all that bullshit. That's very nice. That's cute. But the fact is, this is what it boils down to. She's wasted 12 years of her life and don't have anything to show for it. Anything to show for it. 12 years. He's 56 now. So when they start dating, she's 12, so when they start dating, she's 44. 44 years old when they start dating. Now she's 56. Damn near 60. Damn near 60. She's wasted so much time with a motherfucker. I shouldn't call Dion that. I mean, I ain't got nothing against the brother. I'm rooting for him, actually. I hope he, I know he's going to be successful. Give him about 2 or 3 years. They're going to be ruling over there in Colorado. But I'm just telling like it is. She let somebody break her back for 12 years. What does she have to show for it? And she's wasted so much time. She's wasted 12 years of her life, her female life. 12 years of her good fucking years. For what? A George Foreman grill. A few necklaces. What? Ladies, you better wake up. You better start listening to me. Doesn't take that long for a motherfucker to marry you. If it's over a year and he hasn't shown that he want to marry you, move on. Especially if you just want to get fucked and get a dick in your mouth, that's different. You're on the same page. But a lot of you women don't want that. You want to get married. Tracey wants to be married. She don't want to just getting fucked. But I know what happened to her. She was in it for 2 years. Then she looked around. It was 5. She looked around. It was 8. So she said, "Damn, I can't leave now. I got to play this hand." And she played the hand, and it was nothing but a pair of twos. She didn't have a flush. She didn't have a 3 of kind. She had a weak hand. When she finally played it, she had to play it. She had invested so much time. She had to play it through. That's why I say don't waste time. If it's a year and that motherfucker ain't talking about marriage, It's time to move on. If it's 2 years and if you guys are not married, it's time to move on. You're wasting time. And now look, she's 12 years. 12 years. That's a long time, man. I really, I don't know shit about Tracey. I don't even know what her favorite color is, and don't give a fuck, really. But I still feel sorry for her. Because I know she's somewhere right now crying her eyes out. And she realizes that she's wasted so much time. Wasted. Time that she can't get back. Ladies, please listen to me. Stop allowing men to drink your milk for free. Stop giving your milk away for free. Make that motherfucker buy the cow. If he wants to drink milk, make him buy the fucking cow. It's not hard. And if he don't want to buy the cow, there are plenty of guys out there that will. You women act like motherfuckers are the only persons on the planet. Oh, I got to get with him. It's 10 million motherfuckers out there to get with Tracey right now. But anyway, I didn't mean to talk about that long. I just felt I had to touch on that because a lot of you women be falling for the okie doke. Y'all fall for that shit hand down. Just falling for the shit. I remember when DMX wife, excuse me, his long-term girlfriend, when he passed, she didn't have shit. All she had to show for was a broke back. He never married her. And that happens every day. It's not just celebrities. That happens with regular non-celebrity folks. Drinking milk for free. Because you women always falling for the okie doke. Falling for that dumb shit. And then you get mad when, he stopped drinking your milk and move on. He done had enough of your milk. He got a belly full of your milk. His gut about to bust with your milk. And you done put his milk in your stomach. A lot of it. So he's done with you. I know that's mean to say, but you women need to hear this shit. Because y'all don't listen. All she has. Now, Tracey, she's smart, rich, and it could happen to her too. Women, the rich and poor, fall for the okie doke. It don't matter your financial status. You can still fall for the okie doke. She's beautiful, still fall for the okie doke. Just like ugly women. The okie doke is very powerful, and a lot of you women fall for that shit every day. And then when you get angry, the next motherfucker that come along who is a good guy, you take him to a lot of shit because you put up with this so silly motherfucker for 12 years. Now you want to get tough with the good guy. And, I'm not saying Dion not a good guy, but what I'm saying is a guy that will potentially marry you, you take him to all kind of shit. When you let this motherfucker over here get free ass for over 12 years, over 10 years, a damn decade of your life. She was 44 when that relationship started. Barely over her prime. I mean, that's some good fucking years. Now she's 56. I'm not saying that her fucking years are over, but it's definitely not the same. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about that. I done talked about that shit enough. I done talked about that pretty much the whole episode and shit. But I just had to say that because you women be falling for the okie doke. And then when I try to help ya, you don't listen. And then you say, Roosevelt, all you do is talk about us. You don't help us. That's bullshit. I got all kind of episodes that help women. I done put my man card up for grabs so many times. And as a matter of fact, this was one I'm putting up for grab right now. I'm telling you, a man will use you. A man will drink your milk as long as you give it to him. For free. He'll never pay for it. If you give it to him for free, what the fuck? That's like you going to a bar. Like shit, if I go to a bar and them motherfuckers giving me free beer, I'm gonna drink it. I don't, even if it's Miller or some shit, I don't even drink Miller. But if it's free, shit, get here. Give me a picture of that shit. I try to drink all of it for free. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Y'all give that shit away for free. Give it away for free, motherfuckers will drink it. They'll take it. And she got taken for 12 years. That's a long fucking time. If I was her friend, I would say, damn, Tracey, you all right? Let's go out. Just have some chicken wings. Just chill, I don't, like I said, I don't know Tracey for shit. I don't know her favorite color. I don't know what toenails look like. I don't know shit about her, but I'm just speaking from a human point of view. I don't like to see people go through that kind of shit because I know she wants to be married. I know she wants to be married again. She was engaged to Eddie Murphy. She wants to get married again. And this was a bit setback. Now she's older. Now she has to go out to the market again and find some other motherfucker that's her idea of marriage material. Because, let's face it, she's not going to get with a regular Joe Smo. Let's face that shit. You a plumber, you don't have a chance. You fix ACs, you'll have a chance. Maybe that's some of the problem. Maybe she should try the regular motherfucker. The regular 9-to-5 guy. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of those 9-to-5 guys, they're 9-to-5 guys, but they're not stupid. They're not degenerates and shit. And they contribute to society. I'm just asking a question right quick. I'm really getting off tangent here. I'm probably won't have time to do my real episode that I plan on doing. I'm about to do that shit another time. But I wonder if you can ask Tracey Edmonds, like, Tracey, damn, you done been with Babyface, one of the biggest producers on the planet. He ain't doing shit now, but he was big time back in the day, the deal and all through the 90s. He was the one. Babyface was the one. He had his finger on everything, right for everybody. You done been with him, you married him, you divorced him, then you got with Eddie Murphy, one of the biggest movie stars and comedians of all time. And then you get with Deion Sanders, one of the best football players, probably the best cornerback. Ain't no problem in it. He was the best cornerback that ever played a game, Hall of Famer football player. So, you done had the best, or the quote unquote best of men, not my idea, but they are the best in what society idea is. They're rich, famous, so everyone would perceive them to be great catches, right? Because they have money and they're powerful and that kind of thing. But just because society deems someone as being a great catch doesn't mean they're right for you. You was with Babyface. You was with Eddie Murphy. These powerful motherfuckers. Deion Sanders, affluent guys, very powerful, very well known. I wonder if you would ask Tracey right now, Tracey. Right, well, probably not right now, because, she's probably, I don't know, she might be thinking of, who knows, might be thinking of licking pussy or something. I don't know. She might be doing that for a while. I don't know. But when she does trust men again, she'll get over it and she'll probably start dating again, maybe 6 months, a year, whatever. I wonder if you ask Tracey, like, Tracey, would you get with a regular guy? When I say regular, I'm not talking about someone who is making, I'm talking about just a regular Joe Schmo, a plumber, or accountant, a teacher, librarian, just somebody who's 9 to 5. But that person will marry you. That person will treat you like a queen that you are. That person will treat you as you have dreamed about someone treating you every day for the rest of your life. I wonder if you asked her, but the only thing is he don't have money. He's not rich. He's not affluent. He's not well known. Nobody know that motherfucker. Now, who's that? Who's that with Tracey? Where'd she get that motherfucker from? Nobody knows him. I wonder if you ask her, when you start dating again, could you do that? Could you get with a regular Joe Schmo? And I don't know Tracey, but my guess, I have to bet no. Fuck no. She's very affluent. I forget how much she's worth. And I don't give a fuck. But she's not giving no 9-to-5 guy. But, a lot of you women say, well, she shouldn't. But men do that shit every day. There's football players that marry women that are not doing shit. But that's okay. Basketball players, they marry, those basketball wives, they weren't doing shit. They came up from marrying basketball players. So men do it every day. But, when you ask the reverse roles of women who are affluent and rich, could you marry basically, I don't want to say a nobody, but someone who's not as affluent, not as popular, not as well known, not as rich? Women start to cringe. Now, I'm not saying that no woman has ever done it. There's always exceptions to the rule. But for the most part, women don't do that shit. They're making, a certain amount of money. They want people that's making on their level or more. And you look at all the men that Tracey been with. Matter of fact, she was one. She wasn't shit before her and Babyface got. She probably was making a little dough, but she really came up when he married her. That's how she really came up. So he married her, and she was just a regular Joe Schmo, or Shirley Schmo, whatever, Jane Doe, whatever the fuck you want to say. She was just regular. She was making a little dough, but nothing like on the level she's making now. He brought her up. So that proved my point right there. Then when they got divorced, she got with Eddie, that motherfucker, you know how much he worth. They broke up, then she got with Dion. All these cats got money. Maybe it's time to try the regular guy. Maybe it's time to try the 9-to-5 guy. You do that, you might get married. Because that's what you want to do, Tracey. You want to be married. You want to be treated like a queen. You want to be someone's wife. Would you cheat yourself out of that just because his bank account is not as big as yours or as you want it to be? But he treats you like a queen. He loves you and cherishes you and would die for you. Sounds like a music lyric. But he would be the ultimate husband to you. Would you give that up just because he doesn't make money, or the money that you make, or he's not worth the money that you make, or the money that you desire? You would give that up, Tracey? I would love to ask her that shit. Not now. It's too fresh. But, like 6 months or a year, whenever she start dating again. Tracey, would you date a regular guy? Would you date? And a lot of you say, he just went, brothers were trying to get a date. No, I'm not. Tracey not even my type. I like, I like old women, that's a little raw, I like women that probably don't shave their pussy and, that kind of thing. Tracey looked too little polished for me. Very attractive woman, but she's just not my type. You guys know what I like, But I'm just saying, for general conversation, if I could just talk to her, maybe I will try to go at her or something. She probably like, who the fuck is this Roosevelt? And I can't believe I dedicated the whole episode to this shit. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was just supposed to mention it and keep it going. But now I'm about to name the damn shit. Maybe I call it Question to Tracey. Shit. Would you try a regular guy? Would you be with a regular? Could you be with a regular guy? You done been with all the rich guys. You done been with the music producer. You done been with the entertainer. You done been with the athlete. Maybe it's time to get with the plumber. Maybe it's time to get with the accountant. Maybe it's time to get with the engineer. The regular Joe Schmo. If that guy treated you like a queen, Tracey, would you give him a chance? Anyway. Shit. I wasn't supposed to talk about this shit. But anyway. Y'all be fucking with me. I'll talk about the next episode on the next episode. I'll catch up on that and talk about what I was supposed to talk about on that episode. I'm going to have to name this one Question to Tracey. Yeah. But anyway, be sure to check out any episodes that you may have missed. I'm also on social media. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Threads, Instagram. And you can catch my old episodes, everything on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com. www.thexyshow.com. Be sure to check out everything there. I did have the store up with my shirts and shit, but, I told you I changed my laptop and it's just too much shit going on. So I don't have the store available right now. If you want a shirt, just let me know. Email me and I'll definitely send you the link. But I don't have the store up right now. So sorry. But too much shit was going on. But anyway, I will see you later this week. And I want you always to remember that you cannot have love or lust without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on. Or not.